everybody. I'm Jenny Pagano, Chair of the Values Committee. Welcome to the Q4 Elite video. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see everybody who was nominated and also see who wins the drawing for the FBG Excellence nominee and nominator. Congratulations to everybody who was nominated along the way, and here's to a great 2023.
Hello, my name is Missy Bloomer, and I would like to nominate Cece Reynolds for the value of Esprit Decor. I had a group with several discrepancies on their monthly invoice. I updated the employees as turned out, but when the next invoice was released, the discrepancies were still on the invoice as before. Turns out I had made a mistake in the updates. I explained what had happened to Cece and asked if she could help me correct it. This was late on a Thursday afternoon, and she said she could help correct it, but it was going to take a while and she was not going to be in the office on Friday. We parted ways with me thinking the correction would happen next week. About 8 p.m. that night, I received an email from Sissy letting me know that she had gotten everything corrected, reran the invoice, and attached an email. I was speechless that she would stay over and correct the mess that I had created. In the end, the group was very happy to receive an updated invoice so quickly. I am very appreciative of Sissy's willingness to go above and beyond to help. Thank you, Sissy.
Hi, my name is Eddie Salazar, and I'm with the Davis-Bacon Sales and Service Support team. And I nominate Ron Safarik for Esprit Decor. And basically the situation we had was our back office received a bunch of completed enrollment forms from a brand new client, and half of the enrollment forms had the wrong investments because Nationwide accidentally sent a box with the wrong investment forms. So these people had to be reached out to as soon as possible. Half of them were Spanish speakers. So I sent an email to Ron Safarik, and within a couple hours, he hopped on a call with me and Joe Baker, and helped us come up with a solution to fix this problem in a timely manner. He even handpicked a person to assign to the task, Hillary Rosas. She did a great job as well. He had her reach out to each individual person and provide them with the new forms. He also did email follow-ups to make sure this was on track and until we got a resolution. And so he went above and beyond. He's a great communicator. He treats all of the problems that I send him the same way. And he's a great leader and a great team player, and that's why I am nominating him for Esprit Decor.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller. I'm a client service manager for the American Worker product. I nominate Krista Carney for Esprit Decor. Fourth quarter is a crazy time of year for client services. We're pulled in many different directions and often have to rely on people outside of our direct team for assistance. Krista is always the first one to jump in and offer her help. She may not be available at that very moment, but she will tell you when she can fit your project in and when she can have it completed by, and she never misses a deadline. Because Krista assisted my team with doing some system testing, we were able to get some other crucial tasks completed for our client. Thank you, Krista. We really appreciate you.
Hi, I'm Lisette Leger. I'm a relationship manager. I'm here to nominate Joanne Davis. Relationship manager, one of our responsibilities is to communicate with clients regarding their annual testing. One of my plans was failing several tests, one of the messiest plans I've encountered. I was asked to relay the results and discuss how to resolve the failed test. I asked Joanne for help to understand the different tests and what could be done to fix the failures with the smallest financial impact to the client. Correcting one test will impact another test, so it was critical to understand all the ramifications. Joanne walked me through everything, explaining why each test failed, what the options were, and what was required to make it pass. Not only did Joanne help me in the moment, she also offered to sit down with me when things slowed and delve deeper into the testing so that in the future I could speak comfortably and with confidence while communicating to my clients. Joanne has always been available to me and others on our team, and does not hesitate when asked for her assistance or advice. She embodies all 5 of the FBG values each and every day, and does so calmly with grace and patience. It's a pleasure to have her with a coworker and a friend. Thank you, Joanne.
Hi, I'm Candace McComb, Accounting Manager at FBG, and today I'm nominating Judy Havard for Esprit Decor. Recently, the accounting team was hit with a very significant payment project that required us to support a massive amount of payments. Judy willingly jumped in and helped learn a new task to help her team. She was assigned a portion of the transactions, and even then, once she completed her section, she didn't just quit. She reached out to the other team members and helped them complete theirs. Because of her willingness to step out of her comfort zone and learn something new, and her generosity to help the other team members on the team, we were able to complete the task on time and ahead of schedule. Thank you, Judy, for always being willing to help your team.
My name is Amanda Mansell. I'm a self-funded product representative, and I am nominating Hilpa Sathar and Corinna Salazar, both for Esprit Decor. The self-funded team had a project due at the end of December, and it had a hard deadline to it, and we quickly determined that we needed assistance in order to get it done. We spoke with Hilpa and Corinna, both agreed to assist us from the call center, and they came in every day with a positive attitude, engaging with the new team, asking the appropriate additional questions that were needed in order to get the information correct. And due to their teamwork and their dedication and their drive to get it done, we were able to get the project completed on time. So thank you, Hilpa and Corinna.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller, Client Service Manager for the American Worker, and I nominate Sarita Barnes for Esprit Decor. I was unexpectedly out sick and missed a crucial scheduled call with one of our top 10 clients. Sarita jumped on the call and discussed an issue that the client had discovered with the deduction file. She was knowledgeable. She used her expertise of Fringe and the way our files work and jotted down the client's issue. She then sent that information to the internal teams that were involved to get the ball rolling for us. Had Sarita not done that, we would have been behind the 8 ball and would have been up against a very significant time crunch and likely would have missed the deadline that was set to get that corrected file to the client. Thank you, Sarita, for helping me out.
Hi, I'm Candace McComb, Accounting Manager at FBG, and today I nominate Kathleen Navar and Holly Bowman for Bring Gusto. Recently in November, I was asked to assist on an HRA audit for one of our clients. And as I completed work papers and submitted them to the auditor, additional questions came up and an urgent response was needed. I quickly realized that I would not be able to reconcile the accounts quickly enough to meet the auditor's deadline, so I reached out to Kathleen and Holly for help. They quickly jumped in and took a very short training and got straight to work on the reconciliations. They coordinated together, and even though it was new and challenging territory, they kept a really open mind about the process. Because of them, their gusto encouraged me. Where I previously could not see how we would complete the task on time, I could now see a light at the end of the tunnel. And because of their diligent and hard work and their enthusiasm to get it done, we completed it on time for the auditors. So thank you, Kathleen and Holly, for bringing gusto.
Hi, my name is Brian Thomas, Product Manager for the AWP product team. On behalf of myself and members of the product team, we would like to nominate Kristen Keeling for the 4th quarter elite nomination of the Core Value Deliver Service. As many of you already know, Kristen has been such a valuable member of the FBG team on many different levels. Some of you may not know, the product team works very closely with Kristen and her team throughout the year, and although Kristen and the self-funded team have a lot on their plate, Kristen always finds time to answer questions and point individuals in the right direction. Kristen is a team player who is always willing to go above and beyond what is expected of her in order to make sure the product team has a self-funded portion available and ready to send out renewals in a timely manner. She represents the deliver service core value, invest in each other to provide the best partnership possible. Thank you, Kristen Keeling, for all that you do.
Hello, my name is Missy Bloomer, and I'm an account executive in client services. I would like to nominate Jessica Ramos for the value of deliver service. Recently, I had a group request to change bill methods mid-plan year to help maintain on-time payments. Talking through the issue with Jessica, she was able to accommodate the group's request. This was a very time-consuming task for her, but she wanted what was best for the client. The client was very appreciative of FBG listening to their concerns and being able to accommodate their request. Thank you, Jessica, for helping build a strong relationship with this client.
I'm Deborah Erickson, Director of Technical Implementation. I've nominated Rachel Davis, Billing Manager, for displaying the value of deliver service. Rachel lives by this value and all the other FBG values as well. Even in trying situations, she steps up and does what is needed. Recently, a longtime client sent a complaint email to our executive team over not getting monthly reports. As soon as Rachel heard of this, she quickly jumped into action and pulled all the data where the reports had been sent. While doing this, she really wasn't even the bill rep any longer, but had been previously. But as a dedicated employee and manager, she pulled together the information and provided a clearer picture of what actually happened. So the data she gathered actually really supported that we did create the reports and the client did get them. But as we know, clients are still in the right, so we continue to work with them to get them the data in the format that they want. What struck me the most about Rachel's attitude of this was that she was visibly upset about the situation, as she takes her job very seriously and gives it her all each and every day, and that's 7 days a week. She takes pride in her job and does not miss much of it ongoing. So kudos to Rachel for delivering service and living the FBG values.
Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Ramos Carmaker, and today I'm nominating Robert Ween for the Value Deliver Service. So about a month ago, we had a group that came in with age-banded and incremental benefits. We had to set up 52 different plans on 5 different group plans. So just to give you an idea, that's about 260 different GPTs. At the last day of open enrollment, we were told that the rates we were given were wrong. And the group started open enrollment the next day. You're talking about 780 manual updates that implementation would have to do. That would have taken days. So Robert quickly took his current resources, his knowledge of the databases, and he tweaked tables, he ran different queries, and he was just working with us, brainstorming with us to kind of get that fixed. And what ended up happening was he was able to make all those changes, 780 changes that saved us days of manual work. And it led to the group being implemented on time with no delays on their end, and open enrollment started timely. Great job, Robert. We definitely appreciate your innovative ways and delivering services not only to us, but to the client.
Hi, my name is Bailey Williams, Regional Sales Director with the American Worker. I've nominated Richard McGee for the Value B Experts. Richard has been working with a small team of representatives from each business unit to update and optimize our CRM system. These improvements are going to help members of each sales team manage sales cycles and support new business initiatives with the ultimate goal of driving up close rates. Because each business unit has unique needs, Richard has been doing so much work to make sure that everyone is able to use the system effectively while still maintaining consistency in the data so that one day it can be used to help other teams within the enterprise. This is not an easy task, but he has taken the time to understand our business and apply it to his knowledge of CRM tools to create a solution that will work for everyone. Richard's consultative and expert approach to this project is going to ensure that we have a finished product that is done well, not just done. Thank you so much, Richard, for all of the work that you've been doing. We really appreciate you.
Hi, I'm Lisette Leger. I'm a relationship manager. Today I want to nominate Pung Tran, and the value for Pung is Be Experts. We have to generate and mail 200 safe harbor notices each November, which must be distributed before December 1st. This is done using an old macro, a report from PB Reporting Database, and a report from Reliance Systems. PB Database was updated a year ago, which added extra lines, making it no longer compatible with the macro. Pung dropped everything she was working on to determine what the problem was and fix the errors. She deciphered the macro and worked on this until almost midnight, knowing the deadline crunch we were under. Phone fixed the macro and was able to generate the notices so I could get them into the mail the next day. Clients received their notices in time to be distributed before the 1st. Phone is an expert at identifying problems and fixing them. Thanks again, folks.
Hi, I'm Carol Adams, VP of Health Operations. I'm nominating Amanda Mansell and Lori Shipman from the self-funded product team for the FBG value of Own It. Government reporting for all self-funded health plans was due for the first time on December 27th. We had to pull vast amounts of data together for each of the 500 plus groups administered by FBG and CHC in 2020 and 2021 in a very short time frame. The data had to be compiled from multiple data sources, including older CHC records, plan documents, rate sheets, and other sources. Amanda and Lori worked for weeks and weeks, pulling this data from all the different sources and storing it in a smart sheet so it could be put into the correct formats. Both Lori and Amanda accepted ownership of this project, working long hours so we could hit the deadline. The data was ready in time and it was uploaded to the government portal in time to meet the deadline. Thanks, Lori and Amanda.
Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Ramos Carmaker, and today I'm nominating Rachel Davis for the value Own It. So recently our system changed a lot of Intercon employees from a status called normal to pending. And billing was working on it, implementation was working on it, IT, we all could not figure out what was going on. This actually caused a lot of eligibility issues on Intercon, and as we all know, Intercon is a huge group, and so we were feeding incorrect information to eligibility carriers. After a lot of research between Rachel and the file team, they couldn't figure out what was going on. Rachel was trying to work with the file team to kind of get this corrected, but because it was so many affected employees, it was just taking days and days and days. The next day I came in, I overheard Rachel saying that she had stayed up until past 11 o'clock at night, manually changing these employees to make sure that the file feed for the next day went over correctly. That impacted hundreds of employees. And again, this was something that Rachel was working with the file team, and instead of waiting on the file team to process, the whatever was incorrect or what the issue was, she just manually did all this work. Rachel, that did not directly impact me, but I heard everything you did. I saw what you did and how it impacted Intercon employees, and that's just amazing. You owned your role and you just took responsibility and you made sure that the next day the feed went through correctly and those employees were able to get their benefits. Great job, Rachel. Thank you so much for all you do.
Happy New Year, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Rachel Davis, and I'm the billing manager in Austin and a member of the Recognition Committee. 2022 was a good year for recognitions. We had 285 Excellence Recognitions to 253 and 69 Elite nominations to 45. Let's keep it going in 2023. I will now be drawing the winners of the nominees and the nominators of Excellent Recognition for Q4. And the nominee winner is Janet Mesta for Esprit Decor. And the nominator winner is Marissa Klingon. Congratulations to you both, and look out for an email on your gift cards. Congratulations to everyone that was nominated this quarter and all year long. Let's go get 2023.